Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4, playing as the Italian Commonwealth. We're gonna beat up Brunei real quick, try to take a little bit of stuff away from them. Suspected diplomats expired. That's fun. Unfortunately, we did lose progress with the Commonwealth and with Ducala because that event went away. If we get lucky, maybe it'll come back, if we ask very nicely. But I wouldn't really hold out on that at all. Bohemia has changed to a constitutional monarchy. Good, I'm glad for them. They're so enlightened now. There goes that siege. That was relatively quick. We'll move on to the next one. Why can't I get into the Terra Incognita? It says I need to have an explorer or a conquistador, but I was able to explore territory before in Saudi Arabia. I guess because this is considered to be part of the New World as opposed to the Old World in the Middle East. I don't know. I don't really know the differences and the nuances. I haven't really messed with that too much. I'll just accept the fact that I'm not allowed to for some reason. 2 of my 165 ports are blockaded. Yeah, that's fun. Dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Shouldn't be too long before Ducala gets annexed, which is good. Let's move on another fort. Once we take this fort and the other fort, maybe that'll be enough to kind of end the war. They really want me to get their capital, of course, but... Let's see. I would rather lose 15 prestige than lose some papal influence and loyalty. Prestige is not a hard thing to get back. Cologne no longer desires military access from me, do they? Oh, that's fine. Queen Elizabeth II Smith rose to the throne in England. I like playing on speed 5. It's fun. Let's see. Move on you next. Move on the next forts. Just kind of working our way around Brunei here. Slowly but surely. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo, doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 17%. Look, all I want are these, dude. Length of war, current peace offer. Yeah, until I get your capital. Well, I mean, you would give it up before I get your capital, but not for a little while. So we might as well just keep pushing on you. It won't take that long. I mean, come on. I'm Italy. And you're Brunei. This is like frickin' Indonesia here. Actually, which island is this? Is this part of Indonesia? Hang on. I don't know, actually. I don't think so. Well, my geography in this area of the world is not that amazing. My geography in general is not that amazing, let's be honest, but I do my best. It's probably better than most Americans. Canada no longer is rivaled to England. That's because the Canadians are such darn nice people. They wouldn't rival anybody. That might hurt their feelings. Canadians are far too polite for that. Okay, making some really good progress here. What is this? You got a surprising number of ships, Brunei. 12 heavies. Really? I'm impressed. It won't do any good without any troops to back them up, but I am impressed. Baluchistan. I don't know who you are, but I'll grant you military access. Sure, you're a stranger in my lands. I feel totally comfortable letting you march through and interact with my people. Seems great. Alright, Brunei, seriously though, I want these 2 territories. Let me get this island as well, since that's over here. And I'll take this, and that probably is going to be enough. I don't want to take any more than just these 3, I think. Or 4, sorry. It's only 10% overextension, but it's 147 power. But it will fulfill my mission, which is really why I was doing this in the first place. We'll take your money, for good measure. I'll make you annul your treaties. Give me your war reps. Don't give up any claims against Ning, Malacca, or England, though. Good enough for me. That's all I wanted. Thank you. Nice and short war. Perfect. Core, 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 core. It's actually a surprisingly good amount of development right there. 18? It's not too bad. Not shabby, man. Not too shabby. I'm going to go ahead and raise autonomy on this island. I don't want to deal with any unrest. But that is Chinaware right there. There we go. Chinaware trade, tax income, 5. Construct a grand fleet, remove Switzerland, or fight Salzburg. 20 heavy ships, you say? Morale of navies, national sailors, yearly naval tradition. It's not that important. It's just not. Morale of navies. I mean, do I plan on going into any naval combat anytime soon? How many do I even have? I have 8. I need to build 12 more heavies to finish that mission? I mean, I could. It's just... Okay, fine. Construct a grand fleet. We'll be very enthusiastic about our navy, but can you tell that I'm not actually enthusiastic about it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, wait. Ooh, I'm at my naval force limit cap. Ooh. Well, this is awkward. You know what? Do it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where did the other 6 go? I clicked on this button. Where'd they go? Didn't I? Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3. Why are you building them in these weird spots? Yes, hang on. Cancel all of these. Cancel these ships. I don't know where you're building them, and I don't know why. Cancel, cancel, cancel. We will do this the old-fashioned way. Man, they're expensive. Well, not really that much. Less than 50 ducats, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe it'll be useful against England someday. Looks like France is about to... Well, they're trying to put down their revolutionaries. Are they going to succeed or not? Also, is France about to become... Oh, they did manage to do it. I was going to say, I wonder if France is going to become revolutionary France or something like that. That would have been kind of cool. But no, we couldn't get that lucky. They got like a different flag and everything. I don't remember if their ideas are any different. An advisor died, huh? Trade efficiency, better relations over time, morale of navies, meh. Go for the trade efficiency guy. He'll make the most money. Okay. 356 admin power to work with right now. That's alright. You are still currently fighting French Peru. They're trying to become independent. We are 3 years away from being able to fight France again. Let's go ahead and get an army up here. These guys are still black flagged, I just realized. Whoops. Is that another Upsada Z moment? Maybe. Maybe it is. I'll never tell. Let's get the armies up here. There we go. It'll be a long march, but it'll be fine. Nubia should be able to handle themselves, I think. And I don't think they're going to have any overextension issues, honestly. We should actually force their conversion real quick before I forget. Nubia. They are my religion already. Okay, so they're already converting all the Coptics. That's good. Anyway, yeah, they shouldn't have too much overextension issues, I think, because they should already have the same culture group as the rest of these guys, and I'm pretty sure that does play a factor. Okay, Bohemia died but got re-elected as the emperor, of course. Royal marriage with Bohemia. Do we keep the relationship with them? I guess we might as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I do want to break my marriage with them later. I have Diplo ideas, so that's perfectly fine. Look at that siege ability. Would love to get that before the next war with France. Now, unfortunately, that would mean a delay on my next level of military tech. But I think the 20% siege ability is pretty darn valuable. So we'll see. Baluchistan will cede something to Iraq. Iraq's trying to get an empire back together. Well, they're making some progress here. Don't you worry, though. Once I form Rome, I'm coming for you. You're just lucky that I'm distracted. I mean, you got other goals. Okay, French... Ooh! French Peru, Antilles, and French La Plata lost! Ooh! I don't think I've ever seen a colony actually lose before, believe it or not. It's surprising, but it's true. France... Okay, this is interesting. So, France has agreed to give money to French Peru in war reparations in exchange for French Peru staying as a colonial nation. Fascinating. Okay, I mean, yeah, that was actually a smart play by France, but I've never seen them do that before. France is rivaling Malacca. You're not allowed to do that, dude. You're France. Have a little bit more respect for yourself. 13 colonies is rivaling France. France has rivaled Muscovy. Colombia has rivaled France. Okay. Sure, this is all fine. All well and good, I guess. Let's improve relations with Iberia for a little bit. We will need to annex them in order to form the Roman Empire. So it is kind of important that we do that. Once we finish with Ducala, I will cancel the policy Because it's going to be a while, I think, before I continue annexing, and the Commonwealth's going to be more than 10 more years, so we might as well save ourselves the power. Get rid of the Full Sovereignty Act as soon as Ducala is fully integrated. Okay, Portuguese Brazil entered into military alliance with France. That's fine. So France is currently allied to just Brazil, basically. That's it. Not even real Brazil. The fakey Brazil. The non-Dutch Brazil. Brazil was Dutch, right? Yeah, it totally was. Not in real life, I know. It was... Well, actually, Brazil has kind of a complicated history. Mostly Portuguese. Their language is still of Portuguese variety, but I believe that Denmark did play some level of role. Not Denmark, gosh dang it. The Netherlands, the Dutch. Holland. The Dutch colonies, I think, did have something. I mean, either they were eventually integrated by Brazil, or there were some wars. I don't remember the exact situation. But I know that they were both down there in South America. I'm going to go ahead and lose the stability and spend the papal influence right now. Because I have too much of it. So we might as well. New monarch in Muscovy. He's a what? A Grand Knize? He's not a Tsar. He's a Grand Knyaz. Knyaz? Whatever. Ooh, if he dies... Oh my god, if he dies, one of my relatives succeeds. It's not going to happen. Right, there's no way I'm going to get the Commonwealth and then also Muscovy. And then could you imagine I take over the Commonwealth, right? And then I inherit Russia. Rome, Russia. That'd be nuts. Most freaking OP powerful combo ever. It's not going to happen. I would have to get way too freaking lucky, but it would be amazing if it did. At that point, I would really debate whether or not I ever want to go to a republic. Keep those personal unions going forever, man. Forever and ever and ever. Alright, we can get another idea. Let's go ahead and grab that siege ability. Okay, the rest of the power we will save up. We are still 5 years ahead of time for military tech, so it looks like we actually should be able to get enough power to begin with. We're fine. Not bad, not bad. And 2 years away. Okay. Once we've taken a bit more out of France, I think I'll turn my eyes to England. Let's just double check some stuff. Let's make sure we're okay for the Roman Empire here. What's this? Embrace Icelandic identity. I have to have less than 4 cities. Okay. Yeah, so I need to own the rest of France and Iberia. I do own all of Iberia, I just have to integrate my vassal. Own London or New York, own Yorkshire. Own France and Barroy. That should be it. Just want to be sure. We got all of this. There's Barroy. And the rest is owned by France. Yeah? We are very, very close. Okay, Ravensburg once again ate the Palatinate. Is Bohemia going to tell him to spit it back out? You weren't allowed to eat that? I don't know. Whatever. Here come the armies. They're ready to go. You're good. Why don't you guys get over here, join up. We're almost done with Ducala as well, which would be great. More territory for me. Oh my gosh. Okay, we actually are gaining power now. It's slowed down. Why? Slowed down to 5 points for Commonwealth and Ducala. We lost something that was giving us Diplo rep, I think. Which is probably okay for now. And that mission is done. Nice. And it's again Switzerland and Strasbourg. Okay, well. I don't think so, but, you know. Thank you. Thank you for your consideration. I would love to just, you know, take over Switzerland for the heck of it. I mean, it'd be great, but I'd have to fight, you know. I'd have to fight Bohemia, and I really don't want to do that yet. Let's improve with Nubia for a little bit. These are the new kids on the block. Might as well be friends. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. New monarch in Portugal. Good leadership. Suez Canal will be done sooner. Could this be true? I don't know. I'm feeling suspicious. I feel like, what paradox giveth, paradox can taketh away. And they'll probably delay me by another year, or something like that. 95% done with Ducala. Come on. Getting really close now. Okay, more cores are done in Brunei. Let's go ahead and begin the conversion process. They are all Sunni. Poor planning. I told you! I told you it was going to happen. Gosh dang you people. Paradox, stop it. Why you make the Suez Canal so hard to get? Come on. This is an important canal, and it's cool. And you should encourage people to get it, not penalize them. Ravensburg declared war on Switzerland. Cardinal, across the border. Do we take the chances that they never find out as we steal from who? Our vassal? Yeah, sure, why not? Thank you. Got another cardinal. Stole it from our vassal. Don't really care what their opinion is. Iberia only has 7,000 troops. They're pretty worthless to me. But oh well. Okay, come on. Like one more month, and then Ducale will be done. And apparently we are once again spending 8 power for each one. Oof. But okay, that should be it for them. Done. Thank you. Okay, integration is a slow process. That's been activated yet again. Let's go ahead and turn off this policy, because it's going to be a long time before we're done with the Commonwealth. No need to spend the Diplo power on it. We're going to be very behind on our Diplo tech, I suspect, because of all this, but oh well. Now it's going up by 6 per month, which is reasonable. It's not terrible. So, oh, but never mind, the Suez Canal is done. Throughout history, attempts have been made to connect the Red Sea and the Mediterranean in some capacity, but none have succeeded on the level of Italy's project. Where ships once needed to encircle a continent to travel between Europe and the Indian Ocean, the barrier of land that many captains have no doubt cursed for centuries has been chipped away by our ingenious engineers. None thought it would be possible for decades, but we dared not only to think about it, but to do it. Gain 40 prestige. It will change the course of ships and of history. There it is. So now we have total access from the Mediterranean down to the Indian Ocean. We can send our ships wherever we want, which is amazing. I actually do believe that other nations can use it too. Like, they don't have to have my permission or military access. They can just pass through, which does kind of suck. But considering I control the entirety of the Mediterranean, none of their ships are going to come in here without suffering a ton of attrition anyway. And we control a lot of the Red Sea anyway, too, with Nubia. So, yeah. I think we'll be completely fine. All right, France. We're really close to being ready for you. Hold on. Just wait for it, man. Wait for it. We're going to make an immediate jump on Paris, I think. An immediate jump on Paris sounds good. Where are your forts? One there. Okay. Depends on where their troops are going to show up. Let's see. I want a general over... We only have 3 generals now. Let's get a general there. Let's get you there. That's actually all 3 generals. Perfect. Okay. So we're in position. Just waiting for August. And then we'll declare our 3rd war against France. Yeah, we've been beating up on them a lot lately, haven't we? The House of Campofagoso is shaken. There seems to have been a misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Benedetto I. It seems that she was the daughter of a lowly farmer from outside Rome. Yeah, she was totally a farmer. And I will acknowledge that. Do you know why? Because any one of you can make it. Farmers' daughters, don't you worry. Maybe someday you can marry a handsome prince like me. And you can become the Empress of Italy. I'm just saying, it's okay for you guys to have hopes and dreams, alright? Sorry, I had to pause for a second so I could hit my timer, because that did just go off, but I want to start this war immediately. So, we are going to once again have to worry about these stupid colonial nations, which does make me very sad, but... kind of wish we could have gotten in on this war. I should say, I kind of wish their war had taken a little bit longer, so I could have declared war on them without fighting their colonial nations, but alas, that happened anyway. Still, it shouldn't matter. We should be able to take as much as we want away from France regardless. Okay, so our truce is up. Do we go for it? Call in Bohemia? Sure. Imperialism. What have you claimed? Oh. Iberia claimed this one. Won't do you much good, but I appreciate the effort. Alright, France! I'm back for more! I heard you liked it so much the first time that I thought I'd do it again. Okay. So there's 49,000 troops. Enough to be a little bit concerning. Aztecs have Doomsday. Whoop. And we got a revolt. Jump on it. It's in jungle, but I think we'll be able to handle it. So let's bump down to speed 4. I don't think I can have 4 to keep these armies this far away. Let's go into the woods. Farmlands, grasslands. It's a shame that so many of your forts are in grasslands, which is a smart way to do things, but it's a shame because it makes it difficult for me to defend myself and still make progress in this war. Still, we have siege ability. Decline of the merchant class. That's fine. The bourgeoisie don't need to be a thing for much longer. You're not doing anything. Are you scared of me? I think you're scared of me. You're too scared to move your 49,000 troops, because you know you'll get jumped on and murdered. Horribly, horribly murdered. Nope, he's training up more troops. He's trying to merc up. That's what he's trying to do. Alright, we're going to come back to this next time. Thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button, please, please. It really does help. Of course, leave a comment, and subscribe if you have not already. My name has been Pravus, and I'll see you guys next time.